Hola, chicas. Welcome back to the podcast. We've been gone for a couple weeks.
I know. Yes, we have.
We've had a very busy, I think, last couple weeks.
Yeah, we had.
We want to hear you, Magaly. Where'd you go?
Yeah. What did I do? I went to Disney.
I like it. She's like, what did I do?
I went to Disney. No, yeah, I went to Disney for a couple days. It was my first time. Can you guys believe it? I'm 28, 29, and I finally went to Disneyland and Disney World. And it was really fun. It was fun. But we went on the wrong week.
Because you went on back on fall break.
Yeah, and it was packed. So if you're ever planning to go, let your kids miss school and just take them during a week. Because it was packed. Like, I had never been before, so I was like, oh, maybe this is normal. But everybody's like, no, this is insane. Like, there's too many people here. And we literally were able to ride maybe, like, the first day at Disneyland, we were able to ride at least the rides one time, like, each ride.
Mm-hmm.
We did some twice, but most of them, it was, like, one time.
Because the line was really long?
Yeah. The wait was, like... On the Haunted Mansion one, it was like
probably crazy.
80 minutes. And I was like, Jesus.
But do you think it's how, like, they say, you know, like,
Yeah.
that you spend most of your day standing in line, like, waiting for a ride?
Yeah.
Is that how you felt?
I think so. For sure. That's how it was. I mean, it was fun, though. I feel like I would go again because I know you were like, but do you like Disney? Like, would you go back?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I would.
Just at a
like,
different time.
Yeah. And, like, I guess plan it out better, you know?
Con más
Because,
tiempo.
yeah, and we also did, like, back-to-back days, and it was a lot.
A lot of walking on.
Yes, like, my Apple Watch kept going off. Like, are you working out? Like, I swear to you, all day it was going off. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, this shows that it's a lot of walking because I've been slacking.
Oh, damn.
But,
What was your favorite part?
Um,
Or what was your favorite ride? Let's put it that way.
I don't know if it's because I'm going at this age now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not like somebody that went when they were younger, you know, to the other rides. My favorites were the Star Wars, like, hands down.
Really
I know
good.
they're all new rides,
But they're really good.
but that's what I mean. Like, I can't compare to, like, somebody who's gone when they're younger, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But all my favorite were, like, the Star Wars. Like, those were...
Those were on point.
Yes, like, I was geeking. Yeah, just because Isaac got me into it. But, I mean, my parents never grew up watching it or, like, talking about it, you know? Until with Isaac, we started watching it. But those rides, they're worth it. Even the one that's in Tomorrowland, I feel like people... like kind of put it aside, or I don't know, they don't think it's like fun because it's in Tomorrowland, because there's two. Like, if you go to the Star Wars, there's two there.
We didn't get on the Tomorrowland one.
No,
when we went,
girl, it's
porque
worth
estábamos
it.
bien cansados already.
Yeah.
And I was sick too when we had gone.
Yeah.
I was like so over it.
We were like, I had a book because we did the Genie Plus, which is so dumb, guys, but or learn how to use it, because that thing's not worth it. Because you would pay like $30 a person for the whole day. And then there was rides like the Star Wars one that you had to pay $25 on top to get a spot. It's this whole thing. I feel like you need to learn it.
It has
but
like
it has its goods, and then it has its bad. The good thing is that everybody could use it. But if you want to get like the more supposedly exclusive stuff, you have to pay for it. But at the end of the day, we were like, yeah, we're not buying it for Disney and California Adventures, like, because it wasn't worth it. Like, because you could pay passes for rides to save a slot for you either way. You know what I mean?
But you still had to wait in line?
No, it's like the lightning lanes.
So it's kind of like a fast pass, but you had to pay for every fast pass, basically.
Yeah, like if a ride had it, and you wanted one that day, you had to pay. You could pay for it, but your spot was guaranteed.
But you already had to pay for the Genie Plus, and then additionally you had to pay
on some rides. So on some rides, like
Disney está haciendo dinero.
literally. So on some of it, it was like we were like, okay, let's buy the Genie app. Like it's worth it. Blah blah blah. But then when it came to that Star Wars ride, for you to even get a spot, because it's not included on the Genie Plus that you buy. You still have to pay $25 on top of it, just on that ride.
For each person?
Yes. Even if you bought the Genie Plus, like the Lightning Day thing. So it was like, we could have not gotten it. Like still have the app because anybody could use it. And it'll show you the times and stuff like that. But we could have just bought the Lightning passes. The fast passes for that ride. Instead of paying for the whole Genie thing. Yeah.
So it was like an extra. I see what you're saying.
So literally it was like, so at a California Adventures, we didn't buy it. We just bought lightning passes for cars. Oh. Like we paid.
Oh, for cars?
Yeah. So you don't have to pay twice, because you could pay to have like the lightning supposedly. But then there's some rides that even if you buy the lightning passes for each person that day, you still have to pay on top of it. Where you don't buy it, and the Genie app offers you a lightning pass for certain rides, and you just pay that price for that ride. God. So we were
that
like,
sounds very complicated.
It was so complicated.
I think if somebody maybe that se obsesiona over Disney, would probably be a better.
Yeah, so we wouldn't have even bought the first day. We would have been fine if we wouldn't have bought like the pack, like the pass thing of $30 each person. Where we could have just still used the app for free and just bought the passes for the Star Wars. Just would have paid the $25 per person to save a spot there. But what was cool, it allowed us to do a fast pass at Olga's at the cantina.
Yeah, because I remember when me and Cesar went, like you had to have a reservation since 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we went kind of during COVID.
Yeah.
Or a little bit after COVID.
Yeah.
Y cuando quisimos, no es porque yo quería ir a tomar.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go see the inside of it. And that they were like, oh, you need to be, like you needed to have like, like tried to get it since the morning. And I was like,
so if you don't buy like the Genie exclusive app thing the whole day, it won't let you even do a lightning pass for the cantina. Where how you're saying you would have to get up early and book. Without if you were to purchase the lightning pass exclusive thing, you would have to wake up early and make a reservation.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Complicated.
So in a way it's like next time I'd go, I'd still use the app, but I wouldn't buy like the whole to have like a whole thing. Because on top of that, if you didn't schedule your day right, you were like screwed. Because we got in by 10. And we didn't know how to really use it. So it was giving me a space for the Star Wars one. But until 12. And then we kind of asked questions. And then the workers were like, it's better if you book earlier. Because the app doesn't allow you to book a second ride until you go to that one ride. So in a way, it's like, it's not worth it, because you can't even... Yeah, you'll get a spot. It gives you a spot, which is cool, but you're not even able to book multiple spots. Like, say if you got off at 12:30 and you had another ride at like 1, and you would have made it, but the app doesn't let you. You can't.
You have to ride the other ride first. You have to ride that one,
and then for another one. Add another ride after that.
Oh my god!
So it's like a whole thing where I was like.
Dramatic.
It's not worth it. I would have just paid like for certain rides that it allowed you to like get a fast lane. And so that's what we did in California Adventures. We didn't buy the Genie app like plus thing. We still use the app to look at the times, but we just bought it for the cars to have a spot guaranteed. So we weren't like, oh my god, because the wait was crazy. It was for like cars? 120.
Is it because of everything like, or why?
I don't know. That's like one of their newer rides. So it's always packed. Like it's always been packed. So we were like, you know what? Let's just buy the lightning pass for that one. Like, so we all bought it. And then when it was our time, the ride broke. So we still were able to ride.
You still
but
got on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
we did. But it was crazy. It was crazy.
And I feel like it just gets hot. And then yo, ¿sabes qué? Lo que único que de Disney, I feel like you can't go and try to get on everything. Because it's not enjoyable.
It's not.
Because almost you're like, on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And like, you're just standing in line half the time. So, por eso when me and Cesar went, but you guys went as a family.
Yeah.
But when me and Cesar went, we just went on the single rides. Like if you want to go on your own. Because eventually either you were like right next to him or you would end up together anyways.
Like, yeah.
Y so cuando fuimos y Cesar, I was like, Gordo, I just want to get on rides. Like, I don't really care like if we sit together or not. It's because I've been to Disney before. Y Cesar también. We hadn't gone on our own.
Yeah.
We had always gone like with the kids and I had gone with my parents. Y le dije a Cesar, we're just going to get on. Because damn girl, those lines are ridiculous.
At the end, we started doing single riders.
We didn't have the Genie app.
They
barely had it.
Pass, the bracelets.
Pero yo estaba muy coda.
No, I know. Well, now they took those off, and it's everything's on the Genie app. Like everybody could have it on your phone, but then that's the thing. You have to buy the whole Genie Plus thing for everybody, for your whole group. But then there's some rides that they offer the lightning pass, but on top of it, there's still a charge for each ride. So it's cool, but at the same time, I feel like it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah.
For those rides, no. Like the Star Wars ones I get, we could have just, instead of buying the whole thing, $30 each person, we would have just paid the $25 to get on the Star Wars one. You know what I mean? Like, so now we know. Yeah. But at some point we started doing the single riders.
Yeah.
We were like, we don't care at
You're
this
like,
point. Even in California Adventures the next day, we did single riders.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, and most of the time, me and Isaac would always end up sitting together.
I know,
They'd be like, you two go, you know? And it was just us two. So I was like, oh, cool, you know?
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
So if you go, just do the single riders. Like, I get it.
Unless if you have kids. I think that's the only time. But other than that, like if it's just you and your husband, like it's okay. Van a tener toda una vida juntos. No se preocupen. It's not that big of a deal.
So the next day in California Adventures, I think we rode the Incredicoaster, which is still not a lot, 3 times.
Oh, wow.
For the singles. That we would just go in like by ourselves because, you know what I mean? Like, we were like, no. We were on a mission until the next day. I was like, we're not waiting for anybody. Let's go. Whoever needs the bathroom, go. Like, we're going to the next ride.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, we didn't even eat on the first day.
We ate, shoot. We made sure we ate.
It was either we sat down and waited 2 hours to eat.
Oh, my God.
Or we got on a ride.
Oh, but es que you guys had to leave early, huh? The park?
On Tuesday.
No? On Tuesday.
On Monday, no. We were there all day. But it was that packed that it was like either you waste time eating for like maybe an hour, 2 hours, depending how busy the place was. Or you get on a ride.
Oh, wow.
And we were just like, get on rides. We took snacks. Like my mother-in-law took snacks. Like, and then we bought like turkey legs. We bought like hot dogs. We bought like little munchies.
Like munchies, yeah.
But we didn't
sit down and eat.
They ended up sitting down at the Tiana's, but we were at rides. Like they're like, no, we're hungry. So they went to go eat, but we went to go ride more rides. We were like, no, like either we sit or we go ride.
So and what was your favorite food that you ate? If you could go back. Did you end up trying the churros or no?
Yeah, they were good.
Weren't they so delicious?
They were yummy.
Like Disney churros are like, they're like, they're so good. But what was your favorite food
that you ate? They were good, but I wasn't like, oh my God.
But I feel it's like the best churro you could have.
Churro. Yeah, it was good.
I feel like I've never had a
churro
like that.
I wish it had like strawberry stuffing in it.
You ruined it already.
Oh, the jelly. Ooh.
What was your favorite food que comiste? I know you didn't eat a lot, but what was it?
The mango like sorbet or whatever, like soft serve.
The Dole. Is it the Dole Whip?
They had the piña one, but they had mango one too.
So, but it's the same idea.
It's the same idea, but I had the mango chamoy, like the chamoyada type in California Adventures. That was really good. And more because it was hot, so it was really nice eating it.
You know one thing about Magaly loves raspados. It's so weird. Like whenever we've gone to things, siempre está raspado in the raspado line. I'm like, okay, Magaly. Y luego con su tongue toda blue.
But I feel like it helps your body cool down though, because you're there in the heat, all sweaty, and then you're eating the raspado. Yeah, and like your body cools down. That's why I get it more like that. Okay. And I like them too. Like I prefer to have just a raspado.
It looks really good. Magaly showed me a picture and it looked really good.
Yeah, it was really yummy.
We didn't try the Dole Whip when we went.
No, and we
during Christmas, you need to atinarle bien.
Yeah.
Porque si vas, I think in November, certain food options aren't available. They closed down the stands. And then I think we went the week before they opened them. Yeah. And they didn't have the Dole Whip. They had the birria when it was kind of popular. It was pretty good, the birria, when we had gone.
We didn't even try
it. But
I wanted to.
But I'm pretty sure there was a long wait. Cause there was a long wait.
It was giving you the option to pick up. Like you could put an order and pick up. But we just didn't. Like by the time we would have gotten off, like it was just like too much where I was like, you know what? I'm not even hungry. Like I swear to you, I wasn't even hungry. Like
it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, like I feel like my mind wasn't like, oh, I'm hungry, I need to sit down. No, like my mind was like, I need to get on every ride.
She wanted to get her money's worth out of this trip.
Honestly. So but yeah, because by the Jungle Cruise, ahí estaba el Dole Whip, el de piña. Like, that's where the piña one. And Isaac's like, isn't that one you want to try? But again, we were like, let's go, you know, next ride. So, yeah. But it was fun. Overall, I feel like regardless, whenever you go to like a theme park, it's going to be crazy, you know? Yeah. But it was fun. It was worth it. I feel like some people were more excited about like the other rides. Like, oh, yeah, the Indiana Jones, like. But honestly, to me, I don't know if it's just me, but I was like, yeah, like, it's cool. You know, I wasn't like.
I think it's nostalgic to a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I remember us, right, when we were younger, when my dad took us to Disney. But when we went, it was closed. Oof. So I feel like it brings more memories. Yeah. Como la gente tiene más.
And it was closed for like the morning when we got there because we were trying to get on it. And it was closed. So what was cool about the Genie app, it shows you. So it'll show you when a ride's broken, when it's closed. Like it'll show you instead of you going all the way. So that's what's cool about it, you know, because anybody could download it. But it was cool. I mean, there were cool rides, but I was like, the Star Wars ones are cool.
No, but the Star Wars ones are really good
because they had all the. Like all the new stuff,
and it was very interactive.
Yeah, and then it was still had like little loops, y te jalaba and stuff like that. You know, the Indiana Jones was cool too, but
I think you can enjoy more the Star Wars because of the no que las otras cosas no tienen like decorations, but I feel like with that whole thing in front of there, and then the cantina, and then like the lifesaver stuff,
and the Mandalorian.
I feel like there's so much. Yeah, there's like so much going on. Que vas como por ejemplo a Cars. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool little section of Cars, but it's not like you're like, oh cool, you know, it's Cars. Yeah. Maybe I don't know. They were cool though. Really like cool. I mean, I would ride them again, but I wasn't like, I need to ride this ride again. Especially the Haunted Mansion. I'm sorry, whoever likes it ride. I'm like, you know, we didn't even get on that one. Yo me acuerdo getting on the haunted when it was on the elevator. That was years ago.
The tower.